Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live. If you're new, hi, my name is Catherine. Welcome to the live. Today topic we are talking about what are some of your biggest relationship fear, or what are some of your relationship biggest fear? Comment down below. And that's pretty much what the chit chat gonna be about today. So I have to go to work, so that's why I started the live a little early than it needed to be. But anyway, hope you all having a great day so far. Well, we almost at the end of the week. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. And I hope your week is successful as well. Pretty much here will be into the weekend. Hope you all have a relaxation weekend as well. So let's get straight to the video. What are some of your greatest, or what are some of your biggest relationship fear? Comment down below. I will have to say, me personally, I will have to say, uh, at this point of my life, I'm okay being single. I would just say that I'm okay being single. And yeah, I think I'm just to a point that I'm just enjoying life and just like okay with where I am. If it's not the right person, I'm okay being alone. So with that said, if I was I would I would have to say a biggest fear would be um not having to raise or grow up like a kid, somebody who already know what they want for themselves. So definitely I will have to say, sometimes they look okay outside, they look like they got everything going on, but when you get with them, sometimes, not like having to raise another kid, like you have to tell them everything, what to do and stuff like that. Hi everybody, welcome to the live. Welcome. What are some of your biggest relationship fear? Comment down below. So me personally, I would have to say somebody who already know what they want for themselves. They are that won't have to ask them what to do and just like keep telling them what to do. And also somebody who can understand me, that we can all work together as a team, that um it won't be like competing against each other, because relationship is a partnership. So in order for that relationship to grow, you guys have to be willing to work together as a team, and just like no matter if you are the head of the household, you should still be able to, before you make any decision, talk with your partner about it before you make that decision. So definitely I would have to say somebody who is not like controlling or just like want to take power in everything. You can still be the head of the household, but you should still be able to communicate with your partner as well. Before you make any decision, talk it with your partner. So definitely I would have to say that, someone who is really understanding, who can understand, not just like everything that you say, they feel like it's either their way or not. It's either their way or no way. Yeah. That's one thing I would have to say. Oh, also one thing I would have to say, not having to depend. I know, yeah. I'm the type of person I don't like to depend on people. I just feel like I should be able to at least provide for myself. At the end of the day, if you are not there, I'm still able to take care of myself. I shouldn't be dependent on you. So that's, if I would have to say what one of my biggest fear, that would definitely have to be not having to be dependent on my partner. So because that can be a little bit dangerous at times if you just like you have no depend on that person for everything. So sometimes not everybody will do that, like control you, but if you having to depend on everybody for everything or on your partner for everything, sometimes they use that, not everybody, but sometimes some partner will use that against you to control your life and stuff like that. So I just feel like even if I don't have to work, I still want to do something to be able to contribute to the relationship. So that's just my point of view. I still want to be able to do some work in a way I have something I can show for myself. So, what are some of your biggest relationship fear? Comment down below. I know some people don't want to be alone. They want companionship all the time, but I feel if it's not the right person, I'm okay being alone. So, what you guys think? What are some of your biggest fear? By the way, for those of you who just come into the live, if you don't know me, hi, my name is Catherine. On here, we talk relationship and life as whole. So if you like those kind of content, you are in the right place. On here, I do go live pretty much. I'm very consistent on the channel. I do go live almost every day. So if you like those kind of content, don't forget to subscribe at the end of the day. In that way, every time I put new content out, you guys can be notified. I do go live here between 3:30 to 6:30 most of the time. The only time I do go live early or later if my schedule changed. Like today, I have to go to work a little early, and by the time I get home, it's gonna be late. So this is my only time I take to, try to make sure I'm getting my content out there. So you know, feel free. This channel is actually a place that you can come. Just feel free to express yourself. That's the main goal of the channel, that we can share ideas and just, help each other grow. Nobody know it all. I don't think you guys know it all. I don't know it all. It's always something I can learn from you guys, and it's something that you can learn from me as well. So you are welcome to stop by anytime on this channel. And also, if you'd like to leave a message, go on the community page. I'm starting to let you guys leave a message on there. That could be any topic that you have that you'd like for to have discussion. I'm always open to any relationship discussion. So if you guys have any discussion that you have interest in, feel free to put it on there, okay? So, so I would have to say that would be one of my biggest fear. And also not having to live with my partner like we are roommates. Yeah. When you get to that point, just take your loss. Because at that point when you start to live with your partner like you guys are roommates, then there's no point to living together anymore. So I know sometimes some people kind of drag it out when a relationship has taken its course. They kind of drag it out. They feel like it's going to get better. But if both parties are not willing to work through their difficulties at that point, it's better off you guys going your separate way instead of living like roommates. So I see people doing that all the time, and that truly hurt my feelings. And I feel really bad. So I feel like, relationship should be like, you guys want to be in it. It's not only one person. It shouldn't be only one sided. You guys have to want to be with your partner. So I feel like if it have come to a point you guys starting to live like roommates, then it's time to go your separate way. Um, it's okay. Sometimes people just fall apart, and maybe you guys have different expectation, and do people do change. Let me just say that people do change. Sometimes it come to a point that you just change your mind about the person you thought you wanted to be with. Sometimes you just change your mind, and that's okay. And your partner might change their mind as well, and that's okay. So it's okay to let someone go if it have come to a point that they don't want to be with you no longer, instead of just holding on to them, and it's not, and they don't want to be there, you know. And at some point of that relationship, if you just holding on to that person who don't want to be with you, you're gonna burn out and you're gonna get frustrated, and some at some point you're gonna crash out. So let people go when it's time for them to go, or let people go if they are no longer serving your purpose, your relationship purpose, or your expectation. It's okay to let them go. So I'm gonna take this time to let you guys comment down below what are some of your biggest fear. What are some of your biggest relationship fear? Um, I would have to say too, like not living with your partner like you guys are strangers. Um, I'm the type of person, I'm very expressive. So if I'm not feeling okay, you're gonna know. If things is not going right, you're gonna know. So not living like stranger, you don't even know like what the next person next move is. Um, you guys are not comfortable with talking to each other when there's problems. Yeah, I want us to be open to each other. Even if we don't agree, at the end of the day, I want for us to be open to just expressing ourselves to each other. And, you know, we don't always have to agree, but you should not feel like you're going to be judged by your partner just because you want to tell them how you're feeling, or something might be going on with you. You also want to express that with them, but you feel like you don't feel comfortable. I want somebody who is open. We can like share anything with each other, um, even if we don't agree. So that's, well, how do you feel if your partner, you don't even feel comfortable with your partner, you feel like you are with a stranger, you know? It make it very difficult. You don't know, like when you do something, you don't know what they're gonna how they're gonna react, you know. Yeah, I would want someone who is just as open as me, who is able to be able to express themselves. Yeah. And we can always look for ways to solve issues, problems. You know, no relationship is perfect. So if there is problem, I want to be with somebody who is open to having to sit down. In a way, we can look for ways to solve the issue instead of them always trying to run away from the problems. I don't like that. There are some partner who always try to um, run away from the issues or run away from the problem instead of fixing it. They're running away from it. I don't like that. So yeah, I want someone who is a problem solver, who is willing to have a sit down and have a discussion about whatever the problem might be. So yeah. What else? Definitely, I wouldn't say it's a fear. I don't tolerate anybody who is abusive. That can be physically, mentally, spiritually, all that about. So I personally, it's not a bigger fear, but it's something. Those are things that I don't tolerate. So yeah, so that's about it. That's about it. That's those are some of my biggest fear. So yeah, I just want to hear from you guys more of your biggest fear if you have some, um, or if you have had any experience in the past. How did you deal with that? Comment down below. So yeah, yo, I'm gonna end the live here. I have to go to get ready for work. Thank you for stopping by. I just wanted to stop by and have a little chit chat with you guys before, because I know by the time I get home, it's gonna be in the night, so I won't be able to go live. So I want to be consistent on this channel. So yeah, I would love to hear you guys input on today's discussion, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow around, let me say 4:30, 4:30, around 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'll be going live. So because I work in the daytime tomorrow. So if you want to stop by tomorrow, the live tomorrow gonna be around 4:30 to 5 o'clock. So thank you all for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, once again, don't forget to do that. It's gonna help me as a small YouTuber to grow, and just share the live with somebody who might be interested in this kind of content as well. Um, that's gonna also help me to grow as well. But even you stopping by, I appreciate it. Even if you don't subscribe, I appreciate just your time on here. Thank you once again for stopping by. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day. Bye.